it is not for nothing that Christ says we have to become like children to enter into the kingdom of heaven. He also says the kingdom is within you. So, joy, love, happiness, the fruits of the Spirit, right? If we want to be fruitful, if we want to bear these fruits, we have to be like children. And what are children? Well, they're the purest form of a human being. Really, at the end of the day, that's the purest form of a human being. It's life still sheltered, still in need of providence, authority. It won't survive on its own. A human being. But through the Spirit we live. And children are filled with Spirit, man. They're so fun. They're like a bundle of energy. It's some stuff like sci-fi couldn't make up. Like, kids are crazy. It's amazing what a child is capable of. We, as adults, I'm now an adult, right? We limit ourselves. We associate with the world. We label ourselves, and we take on the standards of those around us. That's a mistake. We shouldn't ever limit ourselves. God will do that for us. He knows when the brakes need to be hit. It's not for nothing people say, Jesus, take the wheel. Because his plan, way better than my plan. I'm going to get myself stuck in a pit. One time I hit my car in an empty parking lot. I hit it against the pole. I was turning and I just wasn't even paying attention. I just like slowly at 5 miles per hour just bumped into that pole. I backed out and parked like nothing happened. But for like 15 seconds, I was a real fool. If Jesus just took the wheel, which he does plenty, right? He does all the time. That's why the cars are on the road, right? It's the Spirit driving us forward. But children are something else. Like, there's something so amazing and pure about a child when left alone, right? When you just let them be themselves and you don't suppress them. It's really amazing what happens. I just left Bulgaria a couple days ago. I've been doing push-ups now and then. I was really just like stressing a bit about leaving because, traveling sucks. 8.5 hour plane ride from Germany and then from Bulgaria to Germany. It was like, I don't know, maybe it was like 2 hours, but I actually slept through most of it. So I kind of just like was awake for takeoff and then I was awake for the landing and I was like, oh, cool. Just like slept an hour or two or something and that was nice. But the second flight, I just could not sleep. And that's okay too, because I got a lot of reading done. And that's kind of what I was looking forward to, is being able to read, because that's the one thing I can really do when I travel, is I could really just focus in on a book. If you're reading something like the Bible, you could read a couple of those books, a couple of the letters. I finished Acts and Romans and a couple of those. And it's good, just learning and being like, I'm really interested in this. Look at this kid. He freaking kicked me. I think he got me twice. I cut the video short. He's just messing with me. It's like my aunt. He's technically not family, but like my aunt's husband, right? His cousin's kids. So they were just like hanging out because, you know, they're with grandma and grandpa, and grandma and grandpa were like cousins, my aunt and uncle, and they live right next to each other, and family's close, and it's really nice. They come over. I did the same thing with them last year. I just like played with them, kicked the ball around with them. The kid like freaking loves to wrestle, and he's like 6 years old, you know. And there's a sister who's 3 years older, and she likes gymnastics, and she's like always running around. And you know, I got other cousins there who are pretty young. Like, I'm actually the youngest of my cousins. All my cousins have kids pretty much, like all of them. And so yeah, their kids are like my age. It's kind of weird because I was born like relatively late. I'm basically the youngest of my generation. And you know, now I'm an adult and I'm seeing like, oh man, these kids are growing up fast. Like, that's cool. It's really cool to see the next generation coming up and trying to just like let them be in a way. Like, obviously I want to impose good morals on them, but at the same time I don't want to corrupt anything either. You know, there's a benefit in all things to being godly. And one thing about being godly is that God made the heaven and the earth. So when you become more godly, you can be fruitful on the earth too. You actually become even more fruitful, because that is part of being godly, is you bear the fruits of the Spirit. You know, love. I think I read Galatians too, but I'll just find that real quick. The fruits of the Spirit. This video is gonna run a little bit longer just because I wanna cover these because it's so sweet. Here it is. The fruits of the Spirit. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Against such there is no law. Like, there's no law. Gravity cannot hold these things back. The speed of light cannot hold these things back. There's no law, right, of physics or freaking metaphysics that can hold these things back. The fruit of the Spirit. And this comes with godliness. Just going through them. Love. How amazing is that? Need I say more? Joy. To be filled with joy. How much better does it get? Peace. To have peace and not chaos in your life. Wow. Patience. That's a virtue. Kindness is beneficial. Goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And when you think about a child, they are kind of the epitome of this. Is that right? Is that the right word? This basically the description, the purity of life, right? Our God is a living God. He's the God of the living, not of the dead. And yeah, I just wanted to say, like, kids are fun, guys. Kids are actually, like, awesome. I can't wait to have kids someday, you know, hopefully. Maybe I'll adopt. But, you know, probably should get married or something. I'm getting old. I'm called Unc now. So now that I'm Unc, I gotta get married, guys. There's no way around it. But anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.